How's everybody doing today? Hey, I'm just curious. I've been out there and I've been looking around and stuff like that. And it seems like the AR-15 has no, absolute no innovations. I mean, the best I've seen is they come up with a side charging bolt. I mean, come on, man. You do better than that. I mean, all the forehands look the same. All the mags look the same. I mean, for the most part, this is a hex mag, by the way. It's one of my favorite magazines. Anyway, and I strongly recommend you get some stainless steel mags. They just kind of make things flow smoother, it seems like. Anyway, uh, you know, everything stays the same. Even custom made handguards are pretty much the same. They're either oval shaped, they're hex shaped or round, but they all pretty much look the same. And then they get away from any way to mount anything on there. Why not make something where something's integrated? Or, change the upper, change something on it. I mean, it looks the same as what it has since 1959. I mean, it ain't changed any whatsoever. I mean, so what's the point? There's no innovations. Nothing's been done. Don't get me wrong. I love the firearm. I absolutely love it. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. But I mean, no innovations have happened. You know, nobody wants to change anything. I'm 49-year-old, and this thing was out 12 years before I was born. But I mean, surely somebody out there has got some imagination up there in their head that they can do some kind of innovation to make this look, at least, I mean, it's 2021 for Christ's sake. I mean, make it look a little more futuristic or something. I mean, I realize it's a good platform and it works the way it is, but I mean, there's of us that don't use it for military purposes. Most I do is protect my home and target shoot with it. Surely there's somebody out there, and I know I'm repeating myself, that can make something different than just this. Everybody gets away from anything already mounted or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure you can come up with some kind of system where stuff is made on. Make the system make the handrail a little wider, so you can have a pull down handguard, or a built-in bipod, or a flip out flashlight, something all into one unit. I just don't understand why anybody hasn't changed the way it looks. I mean, like I said, I realize it works and it functions perfectly fine. But there's those of us that would like to get away from the same old daily grind, and move on into the future. You know what I'm saying? It's a great platform. I have no complaints with the way it works outside of the aesthetics of it. Surely somebody can do something to change the way it looks. I mean, keep the lower, and change everything else. Make it look, I don't know, futuristic, I guess. At least make it look like it belongs in 2021. I mean, I realize that, 1959, they sure as hell didn't belong then. They were ahead of their time then. But I mean, it's either direct impingement or piston. Same buffer tube. I mean, there's one other style out there that gets a little shorter buffer tube, so you can actually use or put it on a rifle stock. I feel sorry for people in California. They can't have this setup. But what the hell, I mean, surely somebody out there has a new idea with the way these things look. I mean, you can do a few more things to it. It's not going to add that much more weight. Think about the accessories that you put on it anyway. Hell, most people I know has got it loaded down because they got to have the best of the best, Not me. I tell you what, I think you guys are stupid for spending big money on optics and shit like that. Pay as much for an optic as what you do your rifle. How dumb can you get, man? The ammo prices now, Jesus Christ. I mean, they ain't hardly came down any. Couple bucks, woo. They're not going to come down, people. Get that out of your head. It ain't coming down at all. You know, if you're lucky, you know, 5.56 rounds that get down to about 50 cents a round. That's about the best you're going to do. I've seen prices drop maybe $2 or $3, and everybody's got freaking ammo now. Now it's just a matter of who wants to pay for it. Money grubbing bastards. Yeah, I'm talking to you, ammo manufacturers. You know, and what's the deal with the price of a charging handle? I mean, come on, man. There's those of us that can't afford shit like that. You know, 70, 80, 90, $100+ for a freaking charging handle. Man, come on. You know you're ripping people off. It probably cost you, what, $5 to make? You know, I mean, I can sit here and complain about stuff for these weapons all day long. You know, I realize we need the parts or we want the parts and stuff like that, but you ain't got to break it off in people. Anyway, that's really all I got to say for now. You people have a great day, man.